So before we move on into more advanced behaviors for combat and stuff, you will of course have noticed that our enemy AI script is pretty much a lot of clumped in here. You know, we have a lot of stuff that we do not actually need inside the same script. So today we are going to do some refactoring. Okay, we're going to not exactly rewrite the code, but we are going to expand a little bit on our script. Now this part will not have a lot of coding, and as you see, I do not have ready. I do not have it ready. So we're going to do it together, so that you know how to refactor your code and do changes, and you know how to split your scripts basically. Okay, so I might not talk a lot in this video. Now, what we are going to do, instead of having all our behaviors over here inside the same script, we're going to separate the functions for each different state. So when we want to add something new, okay, we will go into a different class. So we're going to separate. We have the attack behavior, the shooting behavior, and all this stuff. Don't necessarily need to be on the same class. Okay, so I'm going to create different classes for each one, and we're going to use them, and we're going to access them from this script. So we're not going to exactly delete all this stuff, but what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to close all this stuff. Now of course, if you do not have VS, you won't be able to collapse them like this. So let's collapse all of them to see what we already have, and we're going to keep this stuff over here that we are calling them with the behavior, with the string behavior, with this, but we're also going to make them public, since there's no reason to call this behavior from the other classes. Okay, and we're going to keep some of this stuff. So let's see. Let me close this. Let's create a few folders over here, and I'm going to say AI behaviors. Okay, and over here I'm going to open up VS, and I'm going to put it on the second screen until we create our classes first. So we need a class for, let's create a C# script. Let's call this patrol behavior. Let's add it without the underscore. Okay, for our patrol behavior, we're going to use this for alert behavior main. Now remember, the names I'm using is the names I'm using are the names of the functions. Okay, patrol behavior, alert behavior main, on alert extra behaviors, okay, change behavior. Okay, I'm going to write all this. Now we're going to make a one for common behaviors. So let's do that now. Common behavior. Anyway. Okay. On alert. Or pretty much let's keep the alert stuff on the same behavior. So we're going to keep the extra behaviors and the main behavior on the same class, but we're going to create the chase behavior. And this is where you will first, so if you didn't want to refactor your code, you will first have to create an outline of your AI system, okay, like an old tree, or think of it like an old tree, but it's pretty much a state machine, a finite state machine, okay. But since we didn't do that and we kind of blazing through all the stuff, let's do this now. So after all, you're going to be reusing this script a lot, so you do not have to go and do changes into a single script that you will have everything inside, but you will have to go and do changes on the exact script. Now, since we are using this as behaviors, we could also use the same namespace. Okay. Let's keep let's have the attack behavior, and we will keep the attack behavior and the has target behavior on the same class. Now let's open them up. Okay, I'm opening them up on the second screen, so I have them all now over here. And let's go into our enemy AI script, and from everything under the update and after the AI state on alert run list of behaviors, let's not take the go on alert. Let's take everything under the AI state, the update, and after the go on alert public function, let's comment this. Let's comment this out pretty much, except of the waypoints base. And we've missed something. And because we have the comments, it takes it as a whole. So anyway, yeah, let's not do that. But let's start cut and pasting. Okay, we're going to take the alert behavior main and do a cut and go into our alert behavior main and paste it as a function. Now we do not care about start and update, but we care about start because we need to set up the reference, but update we're probably not going to use. And we're also going to make this as a public function. Now we also need, of course, the variables for this. So let's go into the enemy AI, and we probably need, let's save, and it will start giving us the errors, so we know what variables to take with us. Okay, so this is probably all of it. Alert behaviors. So in theory, if we add all this, of course we need to add the collections of generic. Okay, so we also need timer till new behavior. Now we can reuse this stuff, doesn't pretty much matter, or we can also use them from the enemy AI, or you can also keep all the variables over here and do the changes from the enemy AI. And but I'm not going to do that. I want to have a separate control for everyone. Okay, alert logic was, we haven't taken that. Let's take that too. We need this. Let's copy it from here. Might need it elsewhere. And we also do not need, we're going to comment the change AI behavior over here. Now let's finish with the script. We're going to make a reference to our enemy AI. I'm going to call it enemy AI main, and on start we're going to say enemy AI main equals get component enemy AI, and we store it. Now target rotation. We have a target rotation over here somewhere, so let's take this, let's copy it. We're going to see later which variables we're using and which we're not, so do not worry about that right now. Okay, we need a lot of testing. Now instead of change AI behavior, we're going to say, instead of using, because this search for a function over here, we're going to say go to the enemy AI main and call the function from there. Okay, so call the alert logic from there, and that's the alert behavior main. Let's see the alert behavior extra. We need to take we'll see later about those. Let's see, let's take all this and let's say variables too. Okay, and we're also going to make this public. Now, of course, we also need these two variables and a reference to player control. Now, I'm going to make on the enemy AI, I'm going to make the player control public. If I find it first, of course. Since these are variables that we use a lot. Okay, and let's comment this out because I don't like the red underneath. And on alert behavior main, we're going to say, and let's see what is the go-to position. Since these are not only for the waypoint, let's make let's make this also public, and let's fix this so when we're going to take the waypoint, we do not take the goat position too. Okay, so over here we will say on patrol, not on patrol, enemy AI main, go to position, character stats, we do not have, or we have it, I think we have. Let's also make, they are not already public, so let's make them. Okay, player control, enemy AI dot main, and check waypoint. I do not want to check the waypoint from over here, but we're going to use it on the common behaviors. So let's finish up with the alert before we're moving to the next one. So I'm going to take not this, to the check waypoint. I'm going to take this function, going to cut it. I do not want to do, and I'm going to say common behaviors. I'm going to close all this. Let's keep the start. Let's take the enemy AI main. Let's take everything. Much. Okay, and then let's start taking our variables. Enemy AI. We have the checks for each waypoint, so let's take all this, let's cut them. Common behaviors, let's add them over here. Let's make this public. Wait timer for each waypoint, and we also need to call to take with us the wait timer for extra behaviors and wait timer for each waypoint, and we cut it, and then on common behaviors come over here and paste it. Okay, so now we need the list, which we also need collections dot generic, and then we say on enemy AI these are the searching variables, these are the waypoints. So we take all this and we go to common behaviors and we paste it over here. On our extra behaviors we cannot call this list, so what we need is we need a reference to all the other components. So in order to, because I do not want to use pretty much references from all the place, I'm going to store all the references as public functions inside the enemy AI main as public variables. So let's come into our enemy AI, and beneath start let's write our classes. So we'll say common public common behavior, common behavior, public says behavior, says behavior, public attack behavior, attack behavior, public alert behavior main, alert behaviors, and public patrol behavior, patrol behaviors. Now, since I do not want my script to be cluttered up, I'm going to add also hiding inspector, since you probably don't even want to interact with all this. So let's start adding our own. Let's set our references. Get component, common behavior, chase behavior equals get component, attack behavior equals get component, alert behaviors equals get component alert behavior main, and finally patrol behaviors equals component patrol behavior. Okay, so over here I have all my references inside enemy.ai.main, so I can call enemy.ai.main. I want my list from the alert behavior main, from alert behaviors, so we take the list from there. Okay, player control, we have access to it from the enemy AI main, and the target rotation is a variable we're going to use inside over here too, so we can come over here and say and copy this rotation. Okay, let's run script, common behaviors, and let's add it over here. Okay, character stats, we have it inside the enemy AI in the main, and let's find it. Where was it? Enemy AI. Okay, and we need to add the variables for the waypoints, as you see. So let's do that. Set variables, behavior variables, wait time for waypoints, and this probably is enough. So let's go over here. And let's see what else. We have the goat position. We take that from the main AI script, and we need an integer for the index behavior. Let's see if we still have it. Let's delete this stuff over here from over here, and we need to have index. Do we have it over here? No. So let's create it from the start. Index waypoint, public index, public integer, index behavior. Okay, for when we are using it for this over here. Unless we already have it inside the alert behavior main, and we do that. So let's not add it, let's not take it from here, let's not create something new. Let's take it from the enemy AI main, okay, and dot alert behaviors dot index behaviors. Let's copy paste all that. So we keep our references on the script that we are actually using them. Okay. And goat position will be from the enemy AI main. Now already our code looks a lot more cleaner. Okay, so when I want to change when I need to add the feature or do some changes on something, on a particular behavior, I can go and do that from over here. Alert behavior main, we do not have any errors over here, that means we are good. So enemy AI, let's see what else do we have. Now of course we can take that straight from, we have those public, we have them. we will do the changes over here on later on. Now another function that is going to be in the common, okay, is going to be let's see which one we're going to be using a lot. Look at target, sales behavior, patrol behavior. Let's see, let me think. Decrease alert levels. Here we are. Okay, so let's do cut. Let's go common behaviors. Let's collapse this and this and this and this and this, and let's add it on the top of our waypoints. So we take the character stats from the enemy AI. Alert timer. Let's see where we have the alert timer. Alert timer. We probably have it inside our alert behavior main, or we deleted those. Yeah, we probably deleted them. So let's create it. Let's recreate it, that the alert timer, and I also want to keep the let's not do that. Let me think. We might have we might use these as our, or not. Let's not. Let's just keep. Let's just to make references to its state, and say that go and says their functions from over there, their variables from over there. So let's create the alert timer then, and let's do that over here. So we need float alert timer. Okay, we need public float alert multiplier, and the alert timer increment is also a float. Or was this might have been a public float, since I do not see that. We will see. Let's continue on. Okay, character stats. Take the character stats from over here and over here. And change AI state normal. And this needs a reference to the class. So if this is not equals to enemy AI dot AI states dot patrol, okay, yeah, change to the AI state normal. Now I do not want to use this, so I'm going to go into our enemy AI, and for all the AI states that we're calling with a string, I'm going to also add the public in front of them. Okay, but we're going to keep the above function, the change AI behavior, since we might want to call other behaviors with this function. Okay, so let's go to our common behaviors and say AI state normal dot, let's say, call AI state normal. Okay, enemy eye, let's go once again. Point of interest, we should probably keep this, or let's just keep it on alert. But let's see if we do this alert behaviors dot point of interest. There is no point of interest in alert behavior, or at least there is no the public point of interest, but let's make it a public point of interest. Okay, and let's go into our enemy eye. We'll see that this is it. So now I changed my mind, or let me think a little bit about this one and this one. So let's continue on our other behavior. So let's see inside a switch statement. Now decrease alert levels, since it's going to be on common behaviors. We can add this over here, so it will stop giving us an error. Now we give us an error because it's not a public function, and this is easily fixed. Okay, and let's keep calling them from here, and on alert extra behaviors. Nope, wrong one. Alert behaviors, or behavior, alert behaviors. Okay, on alert extra behaviors, and this one, decrease alert level, is on common behaviors dot decrease alert levels. Now we can keep the target available in this script, since the only thing that it does is this one, or it uses sites raycast. Now I'm going to make this boolean public, since it's not really much, it doesn't make a lot of difference, and I'm going to see probably on alert behavior we have the public boolean over here, so we're going to make the look at point of interest public, so that we can change it from the other scripts. And I'm going to see if I have anything else over here. Do not have. Alright, so on the enemy eye we're going to say alert, and we need to save this also. We're going to say alert behaviors dot look at position, close it, and over here we're going to do the same and the same and the same. Wherever we have a look at point of interest, and then we're going to go into our common behavior. We're going to make this stuff public, not public, but public. Let's make all of them public, and I also do not want them to be tweaked around with in the inspector, so I'm going to add the hide in inspector. Okay, and back on our enemy eye script, we're going to say common behaviors dot initial check. And we have all this pretty much. Now in theory, if I click play right now and we do not have any errors, this is going to run. I'm not going to try it right now, but keep that in mind. So has target behavior. Let's see where we use this function. Okay, target available, since we are using it in a lot of states, let's keep this over here. But I'm going to say the has target behavior and the attack, I'm going to include them on the same class. So let's take the has target behavior. Let's take all this and let's paste it inside the attack behavior. Let's take a reference to the enemy I main inside our attack behavior too. I do not want the update. Let's delete the upper stuff from over here. And then let's take up the reference. Enemy AI. And we'll close it and we'll say enemy AI, character stats, enemy AI, site recast, enemy AI. Now we need an alert timer, but we can't take that from the behavior main where we have that. We have that. I think we have them over here too, didn't we? Or was it here? Okay, so I'm going to add them in here. Okay, since this is the main AI, so we're going to say public integer alert level, and I think we had, yeah, these are the alert timers. But I'm going to add them inside the main AI. So we add that over here. Public float. This was an integer. And the alert multiplier. So let's go and fix that where we're using that. So we're going to use the reference to our main enemy AI. Okay. And that, I do not know why it gives an error. It shouldn't give an error. Oh. No. I do not. Anyway, let's delete this and we'll see later if it does any changes. Anyway, that was for the timer to load and to, you know, increment faster or slower. So over here again we'll say enemy AI alert timer. Let's take the enemy AI from the target from our main enemy AI. Okay, character stats, alert timer increment, alert timer, change AI state behavior, look target, although we can use that in the common, so we're going to do that. So we're going to say enemy AI dot common behaviors dot look target, and we're going to leave this as it is right now. Last known position, we probably want the last known position over here, so we're going to make this also public. Okay, enemy AI from the main, although point of interest wasn't on the main, so we will check it in a bit. And we also want to take, we do not want to use the same variables, so we're going to take them from over here. We're going to copy paste this inside our attack behavior. We're going to paste them as new variables. Now the point of interest, where did we use that? We used that on the chase behavior, I believe. We have it inside our alert behavior main. Now let's put the point of interest inside the main AI. Let's add this over here. Okay. Since we're probably going to have only one point of interest, so this way we're making sure that all the scripts use the same variables. Okay, and we do not have to change anything else. Let's go back into our attack behavior. I change all this. Now, I do not want to call this function, but I want to call this one. Okay, let's delete that. Let's add that. Nope. And we're left with the look at target behavior. Let's see what we're going to do with the look at target behavior. We can keep this over here actually. So let's keep this 2 over here. Doesn't matter much since we always have reference to this. Okay, we have the site recast. Now let's take our attack behavior, and let's take our attack behavior and our shooting behavior actually, and let's go into our attack behavior. But we forgot to make this public, so we'll make it public. Okay, and let's see where we have all the errors. Let's take our variables for attacking, for where we want our public variables over here. Let's go over here. Let's add them to the top. Okay, and we need to call the site recast for the main, from the main, the look at target from the main, and use the last known position from the main. Now this might be a little bit redundant since this state already has the last known position, but later on we might not want to use the same position as the last known position. Okay, so you do it this way. Okay, restart time, change behavior, change nope, AI state. Okay, we're changing, instead of calling it from a string and using the invoke, we call straight the function shooting behavior, and this calls the shooting. This calls the shooting behavior. We need to forgot to take the audio source, so we will also take that. Okay, let's do that. Let's go into our enemy AI. Let's move that to the top as target, last known position. Let's add this over here. Go to position. We shouldn't be using this anywhere. Okay, AI states. Target rotation, I think we're not also using it anywhere, so let's delete that. It's going to show if we have errors, so do not worry. And we also had an audio source which I cannot find right now, so let's add it to the top. Public audio source, and we're also going to take the audio source, get component in children. Okay, audio source. So it's going to go into children and find the component, a component of audio source, and we probably need to delete this from over here too, although here's the audio source. Delete this too. So let's see, let's delete the agent. We have the player control, character stats, we have all this, alert multiplier. Let's delete this from here and we'll see what we are going to do about that. And let's delete this one also. Has target behavior, we use it from the attack behavior, and this one also we use it from the attack behavior too. Okay, and we are left, let's use this point of interest, we are left with we were using here, so let's add it back again. Target rotation, we use the target rotation over here, and we want to keep this function over here. We want to keep this function over here, and we have the chase behavior and the search behavior and patrol behavior. Let's take the patrol behavior. Let's go into patrol behavior. Now patrol behavior, if you remember, is the normal behavior, so you might want to add more stuff to this. Okay, even if it looks so simple, so that we have a few things over here, we're probably going to add a lot more stuff in here. So let's move this up, and we need the patrol behavior that we also have inside the common behavior. So since we're using all this stuff over here, we might not need the patrol behavior class by itself, so let's do a cut and let's add it inside. Let's add it over here. Let's add it after decrease alert and before public, before the check waypoint. We're going to make it public, and we're also going to use the enemy AI, the main script. Okay, and we do not have to copy and paste, create more variables for this. So we do not need the patrol behavior, so let's go and delete that before we forgot it in the future. So we also need to go now into the enemy AI and say, now something didn't work, patrol behavior, now let's close it and reopen it so that it works, and let's see where we have the definition for alert multiplier. So we had two alert multipliers, that's why we got an error. Now we know we need all this inside the search class. Let's take all that, and the search class, search behavior, let's bring it over here. Let's copy and paste that. Let's add the namespace of collection of generic. Okay, delete this, and let's go and take patrol behavior. It's going to take from the common behaviors, so it fixes that. And let's go and copy paste the search behavior, and we only have the chase behavior to worry about it next. Let's add it over here, and let's see where the errors are. We have the attack behaviors. Let's take the delay till new behavior and this stuff from here. I'm doing a copy paste, okay, not cut and paste. Let's make this public too. We do not want to start. Let's copy paste our enemy AI too. Okay, this is pretty much done, and let's see what else we need to change. We know where to take this, and we take it from the enemy AI main, and we also need to add this over here, and we're done with the search behavior. Let's save this, and we only have left the chase behavior. And we come and fix this. Now, chase behavior. Let's add this over here. Now, we do not use a list, so there's no need for that. Let's take all this, except the audio source, since we're not using an audio source inside alert behavior, but you might want to use in the future, so yeah, you will need to add it if so you wish. We take the target from the main, we take the goat position from the main, character stats from the main, goat position from the main, last known position from the main, the main, side trackers from the main, the main, and we say over here what was the state behavior, state search, so we take all that. Let's delete that. Let's make this also public. Let's delete the update, so it doesn't call this component needlessly. And on the enemy AI, let's call chase behavior from the chase behavior, search behavior from the search behavior, which we do not have it. Search behaviors, was it? Why we do not have a reference to our search behaviors? Yeah, so let's add it. Public search. Now I'm making this public because I might want to call it from another state. Okay, search behavior, start, search behavior, get component, search behavior, dot search behavior, and in theory this will work pretty fine, okay, without any errors. But of course theory isn't always what we have in practice. Let's see what these are. We do not have a can't chase, and yeah, these were for the enemy manager pretty much to check to do checks for the organization of the enemy manager. Now these are not really needed, but let's just add them. We need on patrol and can't say, so we need 2 more. We could add this on the common, but anyway, on patrol, public bool on patrol, public bool can chase. Okay, now if everything is correct, we're not going to have any errors. Now of course we have an error, and that is because we do not have the look target on the common behaviors, but we have it on the main. Okay, let's close it over here, and we have a value that we're not using, so we have this that we're not exactly using, so let's comment this out. And inside the alert behavior main, let's see the check waypoint. We're using it from the enemy AI main dot common behaviors check waypoint. Okay, and that is pretty much it. We should not have any more errors instead of these warnings. Let's clear this out. Now if I hit play right now, of course we're going to get a lot of errors because we clear up our component. Okay, so we need to also add to start adding these behaviors in here. So one way you can do that, you can add the attack behavior one by one, alert behavior, chase behavior. Now since we have already created this character, we have to drag him this way. Okay, let's make sure we have them all. And we're missing the alert, no, the alert behavior. We have attack behavior. We do not. We have the attack behavior. We miss the common behavior. Okay, this is pretty messy. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the enemy AI script, and we're going to say outside of our class, we're going to say require component type of, and we're going to say common behavior I think we do not need the brackets. We need, what do we need? Oops, no, we need that. We need this. Okay, require component. I'm going to copy paste it 3 times. Require component attack behavior, require component search behavior, chase behavior, and we need it once more. Alert behavior made. Now you could also of course add the other components we have over here. Okay, but let's not add them all just because. So when you go and create a new game object, let's say this is a script this is a game object we're going to make as an enemy. If you go and drop the enemy AI script, you will see that it adds all the behaviors. Okay, it adds all the behaviors it needs. Let's delete that game object, and let's go into our enemy UI. Now we need to set up a few references first. Okay, we have the back cube, player control. We can also make this, hide them from the inspector. Okay, let's say on patrol, let's say position, and UI, we didn't change anything. We need to drop the muzzle fire from our script over here on our attack behavior. muzzle fire, and we also need to drop an audio source. Okay, not an audio source. The audio source, it takes it by itself. Yeah, I forgot that, so we don't need to fix that. Now we can also do, to take the particle fire, go inside his get components children particle system, so we do not have to drop the muzzle fire. On alert behavior main. Now we see what this can do, and we can also delete this from over here. So let's do that. So we see in the previous videos how to set up on alert behaviors and alert logic. We're not going to test this over here. Chase behavior, we do not have any more behaviors. Search behavior, we're not doing anything over here, instead by changing the desired behavior threshold. And index waypoints is where we are actually going to, and I see we have two alert logics over here, and I think we were using them, or we weren't. So alert behavior main, let's see the common behavior actually. I don't remember. Alert logic, let's say, let's move down. So we're not using the alert logic over here anywhere, so let's delete this from the common behaviors. Okay, let's go back and let's start setting our waypoints. Let's give him only one waypoint, the class position 1 we're going to have. Now I'm going to delete, I have all the previous enemies in here. I'm going to delete them since they won't be initialized anyway. Okay, and I'm going to go and say let's add the position 1. Position 1, I had it somewhere, I had it over here. Let's say position 1. Target destination position 1, wait time 3 seconds, look towards, let's make this cardboard box, let's make him look towards this cardboard box. Okay, speed look, let's say 3. Let's say override animations, size 1, and we had an AI state. The AI state we were using was in the enemy AI main, and we were using the we were using it from the character stats. So we need to open this one up, and let's see, we were using the change stance. Okay, so over here let's say element change stance, so she's going to crouch when he reaches over here. Now let's crash test this. Let's disable our player, not the enemy. We want to disable our player, and let's hit play. Now of course I forgot to add a second waypoint, so let's do that. Waypoints, size 2, target destination position 1. Let's make him go into that waypoint. Okay, position 5, I do not want to look anywhere, I want him to have a circular list. And let's crash test this, and we already get a null reference, and let's see where it is. We get a null reference on the enemy UI. and we do that because we have the enemy. We take the enemy AI, we take the AI states, so we might have forgotten something. No, then this shouldn't be happening, and unless we forgot to add something, and I don't know what that is. Let's collapse it. We have two errors, and it will really help if it shows us the exact enemy UI, instantiate enemy UI prefab. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. So game objects enemy UI. Oh yeah, we have the canvas. I have the canvas closed, so it wasn't even related to what we were doing. Okay, so I need to reopen my canvas. So when I click play, you will see him that he's going regularly into the first waypoint. Let's see when he reaches if he's going to change. He's looking towards the other, but the change stance didn't play, so that is a problem. So let's see our common behaviors. Check waypoint, look towards, override, animation, override. Oh yeah, and I remember because why it didn't play is because we didn't have checked the override. Oh, we have checked the override animation, so that probably means we have an error over here. So let's see that. If we have override the animation, okay, and the length, call function with string from the character stats, animation routines, and I have no clue why this didn't work, unless it was a problem with the character stats. This wasn't what we wanted to use. Let's see if it's going to give us the error if I have 0 animation routines. Let's add this closer. So it gave us the error. So the problem was with this, not this, common behavior. With somewhere over here we have the problem. Check waypoint, list case 1, override animation. Yeah, I do not know where we are actually closing this override animation. So are we're closing it inside over here and anywhere else. If override animation. So anyway, let's ignore that. Let's say this wasn't a problem, and we'll see. I'll see about it later. So let's see if our chase and attack behavior and all these behaviors work as they should. Okay, we're in stance mode. He sees us. He shoots, and he shoots a little bit fast. Let's hide. He's going to chase mode, and he starts searching. Now, of course, we didn't set the values, or his alert level decreases way too fast. So let's see that. Decrease alert level. This is where our alert multiplier is coming into play, and we have it inside over here, inside our decrease alert level. let's delete this too, and we're going to say time.deltaPline multiplied by enemy AI main dot alert multiplier. And we also had it somewhere else, I think. Anyway, let's go into enemy AI and let's say into our switch over here on patrol, alert multiplier equals 1, and on search alert multiplier equals 0.3f. Since it's a float, let's click play. This was still too fast, so it's probably going to decrease a lot faster too. Yeah, so let's see that once again. Common behavior, alert, timer, multiplier, decrease alert levels, time to delta time. Oh yeah, we haven't set an alert timer increment, I think, so it immediately goes into alert level, and we change that from over here. So every 3 seconds, let's start with every 3 seconds. Let's unmaximize that. So yeah, every 3 seconds is going to add and add and add. Now of course 3 seconds is a lot, let's make it 1. So when he's going to be searching for us, he's on chase now. Of course you cannot see it's lot. He's on search mode. He starts searching around positions, going to positions, searching in hiding spots, going to a hiding spot. Okay, when he goes there, he's going to decide what to do next, and this pretty much leaves us where we were on the previous video. Okay, so with that we conclude the refactoring of our code. Okay, this is more cleaner way to have our code. So on the next video I'm going to go into my attack behavior, because I do not want him to sit over there and shoot. I hope you can listen to that. So on the next video I'm going to go into my attack behavior. Okay, and I'm going to add a ton more of variables over here. I'm going to add a lot more behaviors and all this stuff. Now this was a big one. This might be kind of confusing, but this part I believe it was pretty much necessary to work and to be able to understand completely our way. Now what I want you to do over here is make sure you have have everything exactly as it should over here. As you see, we only did some cut and paste in this part. Okay, so to make sure, so you also do not have to check all the video, since it's 1 hour video. I'm going to go into the last. I'm going to go to slowly scroll between all our scripts we create over here. So if you missed something, you do not have to watch all the video again. Okay, so let's do that. Now we didn't do any changes into the enemy UI script, so I'm closing it. We didn't do any changes on the character stats script, so I'm closing that too. And I'm going to start with the enemy AI script. Okay, and I'm going to scroll slowly down the script. Now keep in mind we pretty much cut and paste variables and functions. Okay, so you'll be mostly be concerned about the names of the functions. Now, of course, we didn't do any changes, but you know that if I didn't show all the script, you're probably going to comment beneath it. Okay, this was the main enemy AI script. Much more cleaner. Okay, and much more prone to changes. Okay, we can do changes a lot easier this way. Let's see common behaviors. Let's see common behaviors. Just close that. Let's delete these two. The attack behavior. Now we should probably change these two, and let's call the function instead of the string function. Now, as I said, it's not wrong, but you know, I prefer it this way right now. Okay, we're going to expand a lot more on the next part on this behavior. Search behavior, let's delete this. Let's delete this too, since we know it's variables for the search behavior. Change behavior. Simple script. Okay, not a lot of stuff added. You could just say add it on attack behavior or search behavior, but let's just keep it separate. There's no problem either way. Alert behavior main, and the final one. Okay, and let's delete this too. And I think we do not even need this one. We do not even need this alert timer. And if we need it, it's going to be a problem. We do not need it. And we are pretty much done with this part and refactoring our code. Okay. So, with that, we conclude this part. This was refactoring. On the next part, we're going to see, as I said, some attack behaviors, and this stuff over here was for that, but I wanted to refactor the code a bit first before we're moving into more advanced stuff and more cooler stuff. Okay, so on the next part, we're going to do just that. Okay, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can also, if you like these videos and you want to see more, okay, all this stuff take time, and you can show your support. The cheaper way you can do that, the cheapest way you can do that is of course by subscribing or sharing the video. The other ways you can do it is by going to Patreon and donating or pledging, and with $5 or more you can get access to a Google folder where I have all the scripts, including these ones, okay, and from all the stuff you see on the channel. Okay, and if you also like some separate projects, I also have them on Gumroad, so you can see all that stuff and check the links in the description below. This project is also included inside Gumroad, and I'll see you next time. Now I might do a second video this week, since this wasn't too much of new stuff, but I feel it was pretty important to do. Okay, so if I will not see you again this week, I will see you next week. So I'll see you next time.